Dacob here. Welcome to the Fashion Bunker. Today is channel talk time, so get the coffee, get the tea, get the drinks, the booze, let's guzzle, and begin with some of your comments, shall we? So, on the Chanel reissue unboxing video, Susan Watanabe, hi Susan, how are you, sweetie, has to say, after watching your videos, and love your style, and also encourage me to buy more Chanel bags so that my son can use it when he grows up. I think this is, what can I say, it almost brought me to tears. Here you have an example, ladies and gentlemen, of a lady who has a son, a little kid, or more kids, and is going to buy a Chanel bag so that one day her son can use it. That is freaking mind-blowing. I am so first of all, your kid is so lucky to have a mom like you. Extremely lucky to have an open-minded, loving human being in their life that will embrace them completely, fully, 100% for what they are, without wanting to change a single thing. Loving them purely. They say only a mother's love is pure love. Well, some mothers don't love, don't really know how to love. Many mothers know how to love. But for the ones that do know how to love and that do love, that is unconditional, limitless, the purest form of love. And for a mother to be able to say this about the future and about the fact that she's buying also these bags for her son, to be able to wear them one day, it just warms my heart. Like, I have no words how much it warms my heart and how happy it makes me feel to know that there are human beings out there thinking this way. It gives me hope for the future of humanity. And it's not too much said. It's more of this should happen. You know, people should be reacting like this more to life. We would be, all of us would be, so much more happy and so much more relaxed and stress-free. Think about that, people. Preconceived notions, limitations, complexes, just shift them aside, put them away, and concentrate on what is really important, and that is love. And to have that love, you don't need to fulfill criteria like how tall is a person, how small is a person, what religion do they belong to? What do they believe in? What job do they have? Where do they work? The color of their skin. All of these limitations and the list of all of these things mentioned are there to poison you, are there to make you believe that everything that's different is not good enough or is better than you, which causes even more complexes, which cause even more fear, which causes more hate, which causes you to come to a point where, as I always say, there's no straight line in life. Nature is a circle. You hating everything else around you means that you hate yourself. Think about that next time you judge somebody. Think about that next time you want to put a label on somebody's head. Think about that next time you say no to someone. Think about that next time you don't wish to help a person out outside that you see that has troubles or difficulties. Moving on. On my Chanel Gold sunglasses video, Pink Cats, in one word, so the K and the C are together. So Pink Cat says, hi Pink Cats. I've just discovered your channel, and I have to say it's so nice and refreshing seeing a YouTuber who actually has a real passion for the Chanel brand and not just being bragging show off. I love how different your collection is. Most people only buy the handbags, it seems. You really explain the history of the brand, which is so interesting to me. Thank you so much for this lovely comment. I have to say, you know, to me there would be there is no reason to make a video about anything if you don't have some sort of educational purpose to go with it. Now, I'm not saying that I want to educate anybody, but what I'm saying is sharing information is also education. Sharing what you know with others makes the community grow. That's why I always encourage you guys to leave me intelligent, amazing comments in the comment section below, because I want to instigate and create discourse, a conversation, because that's the only way to grow. You know, I really work very, very hard to answer each and every single comment that comes in. And the more my channel grows and the more comments come in, of course. So right now, I have the feeling sometimes I'm jogging a marathon, you know, like the second I have some free time from work, I'm like on the computer answering immediately because I want to keep up with it. I don't know how long I will be able to keep up with it to answer every single, I mean, some comments, and you know who you are, I don't answer because some are just nasty for the sake of being nasty. So those just get deleted. But the nice, interesting comment, in the intelligent comments, they all get answered. Of course they get answered because they make me grow. Because you guys share information with me. You educate me, so I grow. So I don't know how long, you know, the more comments come in, and of course it becomes a tricky thing to juggle and to kind of manage, but I'm doing my best. I'm trying really, really hard. And that's also one of the reasons why I'm doing the channel talks, because it's an extra way of kind of communicating, so that also you guys that don't get a chance to read through all the comments, you know, I kind of select a few for you guys, and then we get to all share them together. So in fact, mine are not really Q&A sessions, they are channel talk. We're just like all sitting together and talking and discussing stuff. Another comment on my luxury shopping secret unboxing video in the mall outlet when I went to Moschino, next to Florence. After a fashion ASMR, that's the username. Hi, After Fashion ASMR, how are you? Love how you say that season, I love how you say that season, meaning the fall-winter, geez, I don't remember, 14 Moschino, the first Jeremy Scott for Moschino collection. I love how you say that season is iconic and will live forever. I'm totally going to remember that next time someone tries to knock my vintage loves. Now you see, this is an issue a lot of people have when they're kind of very superficially into fashion. They have the feeling that the only thing that's good is the thing that's coming tomorrow. What was yesterday is too old and obsolete. It ain't good no mo. That's such bullshit. You have to have your individuality, your character, your personality. Don't become a victim. If you fall in love and are truly in love with something, stick with it. It's yours. It's a part of you. You can melt into it and become one. That's how I live my life. That's when I fall in love with a piece. This earring, for example, this is 1994. It's a really old Chanel earring, gold-plated, and I just love it. Every time I rediscover it in the fashion bunker, my heart skips a beat and I go, oh, I'm going to wear it again. And, you know, there is no limitations. You cannot have the superficial nerve to go to a person, look at them and be like, oh, that's last season. Your brain is last season if you say that to other people. You have to understand, acknowledge, and respect and understand that other people have different tastes from you. And it doesn't always have to be about, you know, tomorrow. Everything, the second it hits the runway, it's old, because the design team the day after that meet together and start thinking about the, you know, the next collection and the next and the collection after that again. The consumer is left with what is given to us by all of these brands, by all of these stores. So the best tip I can give you is, do not limit yourself to dates. Limit yourself to emotions. And emotions are limitless, so you become limitless. Buy, purchase, love, covet what suits you, what fits you, what makes your heart skip a beat. And it doesn't matter how old it is. Age is irrelevant. And that's another thing really annoys me in our society, this age discrimination. You know, people being considered too old for jobs, too old for relationships, too old for anything. That's horrible, and that translates also into fashion. Only youth is good. May I remind you that 90% of the 16-year-old models that are walking running the catwalks would not be able to afford the clothes they're wearing. Most of the people buying those clothes are older. They just envision themselves as kind of youth and beautiful. And it's a very contorted way of seeing the world. I do not want to allow age to limit my way of thinking, my way of loving, and my way of understanding things and people. And you shouldn't either. So that's why I'm thankful for this comment after Fashion ASMR, because yeah, do not let them mock your vintage pieces, sorry. Laugh in their face. And what did I answer? You answered in a comment. No, my computer turns off. Fabulous, isn't it? Right when you need it, Murphy's Law, computer's off. Okay, so I said, yes, superficial people will always try to put anything down that isn't made tomorrow. But let them live in their ignorance, because we know love is deeper than next season. Bam! Yes, mama, we got snap and post to that, bitches. Okay. So then we got Bakal, as in Lauren Bakal, but just Bakal. Hi Bakal, how are you doing? I reckon you chose the sunset. Oh, what video was this on? Oh, this was on my comparison between the Chanel and MS bags. I reckon you chose the sunset as a bag because the sunset, revealing itself only at a certain point in the evening, is the ultimate spectacle that we can all thoroughly enjoy, albeit never own or keep to ourselves. However, it is something that will last forevermore. Never faulty, always stunning and fabulous. Just like you, right? Oh, thank you so much. I'm not without flaw and without fault. Far away from that. But yes, I did choose the sunset because you can't grasp it, you can't own a sunset, you can just rejoice and enjoy a sunset. And boys, I mean, if you're in nature, and I miss nature a lot. I mean, I'm in a bunker, but also in a big city. And I have this vision and dream of one day, you know, living in nature and one of my dreams is to have a little cottage in the Highlands in Scotland. It's a dream of mine. I dream of it constantly. Beautiful highlands and the mist and also the humidity and those endless landscapes that kind of just end off of these ginormously high cliffs, and then underneath you is water, ocean, sea. And then you have, you know, the fog and the mystery and that feeling of centuries of tradition. It's just my soul and heart ache for that. I would love to live that way one day. If the clouds would permit to see sunsets happening in that sort of environment, I think that would be the biggest gift of all. You know, like nature grants us so much. And even more than what nature grants us, we take for granted. So we don't kind of tend to understand and realize very often that everything we have is all we need. And we have everything. As long as you're alive, you have everything. You have life. And materialism, it's a thing that kind of most of us fall for, but it's not necessary. Yes, we love it, and I love luxury, and I love certain brands, and it's all very futile stuff. It's very, you know, it's going to come and go, but as will my life, our lives. So those sunsets are a reminder of the fact that everything is fleeting, everything is here just for a very short period of time. And if you share the right emotions with the right people, given the right time with those people and nature, it's the most beautiful thing a human being that's alive could ever experience, in my personal opinion. Yes, those would be the questions. How many minutes are we in? 15 minutes. Do we have time for one more? I don't know. There's not much that I can kind of like scroll through right away and find, you know. Every single comment is super, super emotional and super intense. Each and every one of you, you know. Here's a little joke from Ariel Brian Agustin. So, I shouldn't overfill a Louis Vuitton Neverfull? Joke, LOL. Yeah, no, you shouldn't. Seriously. The Neverfull is just called a Neverfull. The more you fill it, and chances are you're going to pop it or break it. So, all jokes aside, and as funny as the comment was, don't overfill it. Oh, wait, there's one thing I wanted to say. Now, by the time you see this video, the viral going Chewbacca lady video won't be a big deal anymore, but oh my god, guys, I saw it the day it hit. So when I saw it, she was at like 30 million views. So I laughed so hard with her because every time she would kind of open her mouth, the Chewbacca mask would laugh. So it would make her, it was a loop of laughter because she couldn't stop laughing and she didn't take the mask off, so the mask kept laughing. So she kept laughing because, well, you know, you've seen the video. Oh my God, I had the feeling that gave me 10 years of life back. That laughter, I was in tears. It went on and on and on. I couldn't stop laughing, and then I put the video in a loop. It was amazing. I felt rejuvenated. I felt like my soul was on a roller coaster ride on a holiday trip somewhere amazing. So the Chewbacca lady definitely should not be forgotten. We should, I think seriously, we should like be, you know, it should be in our constitution to have to watch the Chewbacca lady video at least once a day to get back into the good mood. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, for sticking with me through thick and thin, and for loving me so much. I love you. Triple, quadruple, 1,000 billion times more. I wouldn't even know how to write that number. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Comments in the comment section down below. Any sort of questions you might have, please let me know. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel here on YouTube. I am also on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. So I've been repeating it in this entire video, and I'm going to repeat it once again. No matter what happens to y'all, no matter how much they want to push you in a corner, or tickle you out of a corner, we never give up on love. Love you guys. Bye.